Okay, I think it's okay now. I have to go upright. That's fine. I'm just going to give it a second so everyone can get on. Hopefully I didn't confuse you too much with all the false starts. We're going back to our original workout that we started this new phase with, okay? So it should be familiar and you should be able to gauge your ability to plow through it, or you might be still easing into it. It's all good. We got lots of time. Squat press, front load rack squat, bent over row, Romanian deadlifts, all with the same dumbbells. And then you're gonna have bands, okay? For the next set, we got bands and an incline bench, okay? Just to think ahead a little bit. Awesome. And let me find us here. Good. I'm here. Get yourselves set up. Here we go. Yeah, we are on. And there is, good morning, happy Monday to you. And Diana, Rebecca, okay? I'm assuming that I didn't confuse you too much with those false starts. Sometimes the Facebook Live allows me to go, no, most of the time, to go portrait, no landscape. But there's some mornings I gotta go this way. Timer, squat press, let's just get going. 20 seconds and 20 seconds. Again, I'm not using weights yet. I had a long drive and a good sleep, a little stiffer than usual. So I'm going to limber up this way. Front rack, holding it on your shoulders or here. Reverse lunge. Stretch out those hips. And bent over row. Whoa. And pull. And Romanian dead. Okay, this is a nice one for me. Oh boy. After that stretch Saturday, I thought for sure I got all the kinks out. They like to settle in now. Ooh, little buggers. Keep going there. I'm just going to get myself some light weights for our second time through. Here we go, squat press. Front load, reverse lunge. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's the trouble with getting going with our cardio intervals on a Monday. I usually like to just do chest because you can gradually, ease into the week with moderate workout. Well, I think chest day is a moderate day. And deadlift. All right, things are starting to flow a little bit better. And squat press. Front load, reverse lunge. row. Good, and Romanian. Drive the hips back. Feel a tightness in your hamstrings. And, oh, one more time through. Okay, baby stuff, that went quick. Challenging. Even with light weights, as a warm-up, your body still wants to be in bed or drinking coffee. And it's saying no, stop. And all you have to do is stick with it. Modify, whew, until your brain or your body catches up with your brain. I'm going to add a little bit of a full pull here and see if my back enjoys that. Oh, bench over Romanian, sorry. Lost my head for a minute. Oh, nice stretch. Good stuff. We're gonna hold there, and we're coming to our fly with the band. You could do that standing up and just wrap that around your upper torso. I'm gonna wrap it around my bench. Incline press and one dumbbell. Okay, you get your stuff ready. I'm gonna just, good there and there. Okay, we're all set. Flies, presses, sorry. And then a one dumbbell front raise, shoulders, but you're gonna hit some chest, right? So just, oh, there's 12 of these. So keep in mind that we are doing high reps and that what you might use for an 8 rep set might not happen here, okay? There we go, all right. Fly, I wrap that around my bench, underneath my elbows, and I'm just going to pull, hug a barrel. Do they go here? Yeah. Again, another kind of warm-up set, especially with this band and the shoulder work, okay? You want to really monitor activity without too much of a load for the first round. I don't even know if this is 12, but it feels like 12. And the presses on an incline. Ready? When you are. And 12, good. I might have been a little overzealous with those ones, but we will persevere. I'll do this, and then I think it's time to take off the warm-up sweatshirt. A few more people in. Good morning, Dawn. and Dawn, and Rebecca. Oh, we got a gang here today. Good going, you guys. This is really the time to focus because, whoa, when that sun comes out, you're going to want to be ready. How about that? That's challenging enough. Good. So, should be warm. Feeling good? Let's see if this will come off easily. And we're going back to the band fly. Oh gosh, it's cold out this morning, boy. Totally. It feels like winter. After Philadelphia has such, it's got to be at least 5-10 degrees warmer, I think. And the blooms are coming out. The buds on the trees are coming out. It's just, oh, it's so beautiful. To have that preview, to get excited about good weather again. Knowing we just have maybe a couple more weeks. Hopefully just a couple more weeks. Oh. Band, fly, dumbbell press, and single dumbbell front raise is a really nice combination of movements. Ooh. For a Monday morning. I stopped in Buffalo last night on my way here and took a look and I said, oh, I'm getting that bike out this year. You know what? I don't take the bike so often because of Mac. You know, I feel so guilty leaving Mac if I'm going out for a bike ride. But I said this year, I'm going to take him out for his walk in the morning and then I'm going out on the bike. Such a great activity, right? No impact. And 12, oh, yeah, those last couple reps should feel very difficult, okay? And that's how you know you got the right weight. And then the front raise. Oh, you can even lean back on your incline for this front raise. It's another good hit on the shoulders and chest. And 12. Safe in, safe out. Last set here. Fly. Flat press. Ooh, that's going to be tough too. Okay, I'm looking ahead. Final set for fly. 12. Very nice. Now keep that band because you may or may not want to use, I've slated band push-ups, and you might or might not join me with that kind of resistance on a push-up. Press. And 12. Good. You might keep these weights for your flat press. I'll tell you, on an incline, the same weight will feel a little more difficult because a little more shoulder and chest is working. On a flat, you've got the whole of the chest behind that movement. So you could use more weight, but you might be fatigued. So figure it out. You could put a couple sets of weights there and change in between, right? If you're not quite sure if you're ready to go up yet, give it a go. Fully warm. And 12 for me. Going on to our flat. Remember, if you don't have an incline bench, go ahead and do all of it on a flat. It's still going to benefit you. Hitting the muscles, different rep sets, different weights. You can't go wrong. You can't. All right, 10 rep set this time. So I am going to try a little heavier. So we're here for the press, and then you know what I actually did? The press and the fly, and then went down to the push-up. It's just a matter of flow. I kind of remember now looking back that it doesn't really matter. I do like the flow to flow nicely. Presses for 10, see you in a sec. I don't know if you can feel the strength in that flat position. It just feels like you got more foundation, more of that big muscle working in the flat position. If you are doing the resistance band push-up, do it modified, okay? I mean, unless you know you're like 100%. You could do a couple, full out. Nine and 10. I thought I could do full out. And maybe if it wasn't for all the other press movements we're doing, you could. But I prefer to do the modified and really feel the effects of the band, because the band really adds a different dimension to the force on your chest, as well as those tiny, not tiny, but the smaller muscles on the inside of the shoulder really have to engage. Bands are great. This is your fly for 10, right? And 10, I'm going to bring it up to a slight rest, reset, going straight from flies to presses in a huge chest progression like this. I think it's smart to come up to a little rest here and then take it back down for your presses. Okay? Okay, so now it's really starting to build. What do I call that? Cumulative compound pain. Push-ups. Six. I'm going to go wrists too. You're actually challenging your wrists and your grip quite a bit. Four. Okay, fair enough. Whoa! So, I like repeating, especially these workouts when we're moving into more cardio. It's just my thing. I would rather do a couple weeks of the same movements for the cardio portion. Otherwise, it's almost like every morning you're waking up and going, oh, what do I got to do now? And then if you have a bit of familiarity with it, it takes the edge off of the work, in my opinion. A little bit OCD maybe, familiar, just like to be familiar. Oh, this is your fly, okay? Bang, these feel heavy. Okay. I haven't been eating all that nutritiously, but I got a lot of energy from carbohydrate calories, I'll tell you. What a fun week. Okay, back to reality. Oof. And 10, beautiful. Oh. So we've got one more set. I wanted to mention, and I'm going to somehow share what I'm learning or what I'm reaffirming. Listen to a podcast by Lewis Howes, and he had Dr. Peter Attia on, who is another favorite of mine, Huberman, Attia. There's a bunch of really learned wise people out there, and Just Longevity and Aging Well. So I was going to grab his book today and then start jotting down notes and maybe sharing them with you. I'm a little nervous because they kept going on about how long and involved the book was, but I said, hey, I'm up for it. And, you know, if I can just bring a few jewels, words of wisdom to reinforce what we already know. Excuse me. That's what I think I'm going to do. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, the book itself isn't out till the 28th. That's what I discovered last night. But I'm going to go through the podcast again, and there's some incredible stuff. Okay, out of here. And 10, that's nice. I think that little longer rest interval really allows you to go back and push out some really good reps. Don't be afraid to take those rests with me. It's not rushing to get through this. It's, you know, getting as much intense work as you can in the time that you have. And more intensity means that you're rested and you can come back and do that that load again. I want to move this up my chest back a little bit. There we go. You see how that hits the muscle differently? Seven, barely seven, 7, 7, 7. Nine, nice job. And 10. Be careful going back to this last one, eh? You're pretty much tapped out. And we have those iso holds next, which are really intense. Hopefully you have the 2 sets of weights there, because you never know how you're going to come into this last round. Iso hold, let's go alternating. So they're, both arms are suspended in the down position, working position, and then you're going to go 1, 1, 2, 2, okay? 8 and 8 together. Right into the bilateral, the both presses at the same time. That was hard. Oh, and then the dips. Oh, we get to come up a little bit. So I found myself able to use the heavier weights but go 6 reps. If you go down in weight, try and get the 8 reps out. 12 dips. Okay. Oh, wow. We only got 2 more. And then, oh, never thought I'd look forward to the interval, the hit interval. Good. So alternating, 8, and then right into 8 together. So that's a lot of reps. A lot of reps. Okay, here we go. Bang. I have an itch. Oh, get it out of the way. I'll see you in a sec. Come on, let's go. 1. Yeah. Yeah. It should be quite challenging at this point. And a little dizzy. Oh. Yep. And 12. Marking myself safe from set number 2. Going into set number 3, caution. With care. All right, I think we're still good on timing. I mean, literally the rests are just as important as the work, because you want to be able to go back to the next set full of steam and safely. All right, this is it. We can do it. Okay. ISO, hold, and press. Watch how your core really has to work to keep you stable. We can do this. We can do this. Push. Oh my gosh, barely. Dizzy. Here comes our dips. It's just a head rush dizzy. I'm always like kind of wary, is it that vertigo coming back? But there's a definite difference between the two, eh? That head rush coming up too fast or pushing too hard. No one tells you about this stuff. And 12. Bang. Beautiful. Preparing now for the squat press. Front load, back squat, back lunge, rear lunges, bent over row, and Romanian deadlift. All right. I'll just tuck that over. Ready for our 20 seconds? You're all with me? You're all still with me. Timer Oh, we got to get going. Hey, if you have to leave now, I just saw it was 20 to 8. So if you have to leave, sorry, I'll get back into the swinging thing. Let's go 3 times. 3 times. If you have to hit the showers, I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Wow. Yeah. Oh, it's here, sorry. Getting ahead of myself. Trying to rush, which I tell you not to do. Now. I'm just extending the range of motion for some of these things. I'm not keeping them isolated. I'm moving more body parts, okay? So if you see some additional movements, it's just me trying to increase the intensity without scaring the heck out of myself and saying I quit. Good. Squat press. Remember here, we're trying to increase the load on the heart muscle, okay? So any way you can get that done, whether it be by up-tempo movements or deep and delicious movements using lots of muscles, you gotta choose your mode. I'm just extending into a high pull. So my Romanian into a high pull or an upright row. And last set, let's go. Tension in the neck, take the time. Last one, last 20 seconds. Good job. Okay, real quick. I am going to post these workouts to YouTube, okay? Just because with my black screen, someone had mentioned that they got a black screen and then they couldn't get the replay. I can get the replay, so I'm going to transfer it to YouTube, and now we have 2 ways to view these workouts. Breathe. Have a fantastic day. Stretch if you can. See you later.